Well, welcome back to the castle. So today, after many months of not getting my act together, I decided today was the day I was going to introduce you to one of my favourites from my collection, a custom guitar made by Manicaro here in Malta. This guitar began life as a project called Project Bitch, and if you look back at my YouTube channel, you'll find a video on Project Bitch which describes a passive circuitry setup using clever switching options to get a huge number of different tones out of two passive pickups. Well, these are the two pickups, and I will show you shortly how I've used the switch gear on here to produce an enormous range of tones. If you've got sharp eyes, you'll see that I've got a pedal down here. This is a way huge red llama fuzzish sort of pedal. Joe Bonamassa described it as the pedal to turn any amp into your favourite tweed, and it does indeed break up nicely at the bottom end. To do that, one of the reasons I like it is it's extremely sensitive, so that I can dial in fuzz or clean simply from the volume pot on the guitar. Anyway, let's take you through this gorgeous instrument. Now, this guitar began life as literally blocks of wood, an aged kiln-dried mahogany slab for the back, where Andrew's put in some weight relief, an asymmetric 4-bolt neck pattern. Nice touch having wooden covers for the spring cavity for the trem and for the switches and the electronics which live behind here. Again, I say it's passive, no batteries. It's finished with a big slab maple cap which we've carved so that the pickups and the trem sit in a flat surface block. It's an amazing flame maple top. The finish is wax and dye. It's not polyurethane or nitro or anything like that. Here we've got a Floyd Rose locking nut tuners. The tuning stability is incredible on this. You can micro tune it with the adjusters on the Floyd. In the bridge position is a DiMarzio Super Distortion pickup which I've had since the late 70s, and it's sat in many guitars over those years. It's an amazing pickup. The only modification I've done is split the coils so that I can switch one coil off, and you'll see that in a minute. In the neck position, we've got an Armstrong pickups 6-core wired pickup. So this is 6,000 turn humbucker, but there's a tap at 4,000 turns, and you can split the coils to switch one of them off. I haven't done it series parallel wiring. I've actually done it proper one single coil sound, so it will hum a little bit, but you can get over that. 6-core wiring and 4-core effective wiring on the DiMarzio gives me 24 different combinations. Now, how do I get 24 combinations out of 2 pots and a switch? Well, I'll tell you. Each of these pots is push-pull, and this switch here is very clever. This is an NSF 6-way switch, so I've got three switch positions in one way, then I can flick it up, and I've got 3 down the other way. So 6 times 2 times 2, 6 4s, 24. So I can have every single combination of single coil and humbucker, single and single, out of phase, in phase, tapped, split, etc., just from the pots and the switch. And as you can see, a nice touch. Andrew recessed the pots into the bodywork, so and the switch too, so it looks really nice and clean. So without further ado, oh yeah, five piece maple mahogany neck, very, very stable, dual action truss rods, Dunlop strap locks. So what does this wonderful machine sound like? Well, we'll start off with the neck pickup. So this pickup is now set to be full humbucking all 6,000 turns. But if I turn it all the way up, so I can clean it or I can dirty it. That's how sensitive the red llama is. So that's 6,000 turns and full humbucking. So if I pull this out, I can now do. That's with the full volume pot. If I back it off just a little bit. Very clear sound. If I flip the switch up, I'm now on 4,000 turns, so I've got a really thin sound, so I can put the volume back up again. Nice, chimey, clean, telly-ish, strat-ish sort of sound. So that's the options on the Kent Armstrong pickup, tapped and split. So we'll put it back in again. The Damasi on its own, if I play it with the pot open full, so I'm using the graunch of the llama. Because I'm using the llama, I can back it off a little bit and so still graunchy and gritty, but without all the full-throated fuzz. Clearly, I've got the standard centre position when I put the two pickups together. Back it off a bit, clean it up. And I can sweeten it up a bit by taking 2,000 of those turns out. So now things get interesting when we go back up to the top. If I put the top in, now I've got the acoustic sound that I showed you before from the Armstrong. Put it in the middle, I've got out of phase. And I can adjust the out of phase tone by cutting out one of the coils on the demargin, so it's really thin. And similarly, I can do the same with the Kent pickup. I won't bother with those. And the last selection is where I've got single coil on each pickup together with full tone, full volume on the volume pot. And this is my acoustic guitar sound. Someone with this tone rather than using an acoustic guitar, and then go straight into or cut it out and go telly. With one flick of the switch. Makes it hugely flexible, so I set the amount of fuzz I want on the way huge, control that through the amount of volume pot I'm going to use, and select the tone, in other words the style of guitar, telly, Strat, full bore, Les Paul, Super Strat, you name it, just by the combination of different sets of coils and the way they're operating. I think it's a magnificent achievement. Andrew's a genius. If you are either in Malta or can get to Malta and you have an idea of a guitar that you would like to build, I cannot recommend him highly enough. I'll put a link to his Facebook page in the comments below. So that's about it. If you've got any questions, comments, always love to hear them. I try and get back to people with questions certainly within the same day, provided there's some internet service. Please share, please like, let's help build this channel. I've got 2 more videos coming. One of my PRS Silver Sky, which arrived on the island again 2 or 3 months ago, and I've been playing it and I'm pretty happy with it now. That's an amazing guitar, so watch out for my take on all the controversy on that. And very exciting, a guitar that arrived in the last 3 days is my Joe Bonamassa Epiphone 355 Special with Bigsby. That's an incredible piece of equipment and absolutely gorgeous to look at, but also gorgeous to play and to listen to. So those 2 are coming. Please support me, please share me, please like me. The more you like, the more you share, the more I see people like what I'm doing, the more I'm going to do. So, goodbye from the castle.